Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would jump online and film a video for you all because guess what? We're halfway. So yes, as you would have seen by my title of this, we are talking about my Invisalign. I have come up nice and close for you all. For some reason I've got a lot of redness happening here for today. We'll just do a bit of this, but I'm nice and close for you all so you can see my teeth while I'm talking to you, and because I am going to show you some kind of close-ups, I guess. So I also have written down a bunch of stuff on my phone because I'm going to tell you the good, the bad and the ugly. I'm going to break this down into pros and cons because the bad kind of is the ugly. I will tell you, I do have a lot of the bad because realistically I'm halfway. So right now this is pretty much the worst it's going to get for me. Tray 25, which is in 5 trays. Currently I'm on tray 20 of 40. Tray 25, by the looks of things, is the worst. From tray 25 to 40, it gets better. But right now, I'm in the heart of the shit. I've never been more uncomfortable about my teeth than I am right now. But in saying that, I have never been more excited for my teeth than I am right now. So it's all coming up, but it's coming up. It's not here yet. So let's just jump right into my list for you and I'll explain things a little bit as we go. So my pro, okay, we'll talk about pros. As I just mentioned, I don't really have any because I'm not in the pro area yet. The pros are, it doesn't hurt. It actually really doesn't hurt. I'll go into more of that with the bad, but there is no actual like ow pain. The other one is that it is moving so fast for me because I am using Accelerant. Accelerant is a little device that if you watch my first video or go watch my first video, I put it in my mouth for 20 minutes. It's like a mouth guard. The basics of it, it softens up my gums and allows my teeth to move a lot faster than normal. So instead of having braces for let's say 1 to 2 years, I will probably be having braces for 6 to 9 months at a max. The good news is that I will be finished my main moves by my wedding, so my teeth will be straight to the naked eye, but then after I get back from my honeymoon I will reassess with my Dr. Duncan and we will see then what we want to do from here. So I probably will have maybe another 10-15 trays. I don't really mind because realistically I've got what I wanted. I have straight teeth for my wedding, which is coming up so fast. Oh my god, my wedding is literally in 11 weeks time. How has that even happened? I pretty much am done, but that's another topic. Okay, so no pain. The Accelerant is amazing, it really does work, and I guess for the fact that, you know, my teeth are straighter already, I'm in a really shitty spot, but they are straighter already, and yeah, so that's my pros. Let's go on the cons, because I know that's what you're here for, realistically. So, I've got quite a lot. Okay, cons. My nail polish is always chipped. More so on my hand that I use to take my Accelerant out than my left hand. My right hand always is more chipped. But as you can see, the tips of my nail polish, I only did this like maybe 2 days ago. It's always coming off because of how, you know, you have to take them out all the time. I can't eat nuts or hard foods. Everything I have now is pretty much soft and gentle. I can eat harder foods, it's just for the fact that it does cause a bit of like sensitivity, I guess. I wouldn't necessarily call it pain, but it does cause a bit of sensitivity. So I have decided that I will not be doing that. You can if you want to. So before I did say a pro was that there is no pain, but there is a lot of aching. For the fact that I change trays every 3 days, most people change every 1 to 2 weeks. I change trays every 3 days, so I do not get that easy week. I have like, typically it's like 2 days bad and then like a week to 2 weeks good, like, well, you know, a week to 10 days good, but I have 2 days bad, 1 day good. 2 days bad, 1 day good. Tray 20, however, tray 12 was an asshole. I think I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. But tray 12 was an asshole. Tray 20 is even more of an arsehole. And it kind of scares me a little bit because I do know that I am going into the worst part where it's moving really far forward and outwards, I'll show you in a bit, to then come back in nice and straight. So some trays hurt more than others. There is quite a lot of aching on the first, like some trays last me like an hour, half an hour, and I'm like, oh, this is easy. Whereas other trays, like tray 20, I'm still in pain and I've got to change tonight. So next, it is really annoying to have to always take them out and put them back in. With traditional braces, they're constantly on, and I haven't had traditional braces, so I don't know if, you know, that would probably be a negative as well, the fact that I could take, or a positive for me, I can take them out. But I prefer them in. I probably wear my trays maybe over 22 hours a day. It's very, very rare if I wear them, you know, around 20 hours a day. I typically get over 22. But in saying that, every time you take them out to eat or do anything like that, you have to then to put them back in and brush your teeth and all sorts, and brush the trays, which I'll get to in a second. So that's annoying. The other thing is mouth ulcers. I've only really had maybe one, I'd say 1.5, because one went away in like a couple of minutes after I fixed the problem. But in my mouth there is like a few little areas. I think it's when I sleep, I'm kind of biting on my sides of my mouth and creating like little baby sores. The other ones were mainly from where the elastics go. You can't see that either, but see that tooth there? He has a little elastic area, and then down in my mouth here, you can see that little like Frankenstein bolt. I got one on either side. The elastics hook and hook. I wear that at night. I am meant to wear that every day, but I don't. But Dr. Duncan knows that. But I wear it at night, and if the little part up here, sometimes if I don't file it, well, I file every single one of my trays, I'll show you that in a second. It will create like little ulcers on the top of my mouth from where it hooks on. Moving on from that, having to file every single tray. So I have so far filed 20 out of 20 trays, because when they did my first, like, I guess it's almost like an examination of where, like, to see the trays and the outline of the trays. My mouth is tiny as hell, and they couldn't get all the way to the back of one of my, I think it's my right hand side. So the right hand side of the back of my tray doesn't fully form, and so it is quite sharp. So I file that back. I also file back a few of the little spots there where my gum is receded. It's receded just on that one. You can see him. He's really sad. So I file that. I also file these top parts where the elastics hook onto. It doesn't take long, but you know, we're talking bands here. And this is me trying to find the nitty gritty, hey. Like, I just want you to be like, oh, Pixie did tell me about this, or Pixie, you know, mentioned this, because there are gonna, like, soon I'm gonna have the best videos ever, because I'm gonna be stoked. But I figured halfway through, let's do a video where we do talk about the annoying things. I know you'll like that. The last couple, taking the trays out in public. Okay, I'm going to do this for you. So this is what I look like every time I eat somewhere out, and I have to do this in public. 85% of the time, I catch someone's eye. So I've started looking down while I'm doing this. Okay, ready? You have to suck it, because spit comes out. It's disgusting. So that's what I have to do in public. Could you imagine that? Like, I don't like causing a scene on a normal day, but like, you're out eating at a restaurant and I have to do that? Like, come on. Okay, now you can see my teeth. So as you can see, my smile has changed dramatically. My whole jaw is moving. I don't know if you know that, but can you see? Oh, that's a fun part. Sneaky, sneaky, you already saw the fun part. My teeth never used to sit this low. They used to kind of arch back and up into my mouth, and I didn't even know that was a thing. I always just thought it was this part that I hated. But after noticing all the things on the little machine, they give you this like little slidey thing that you can like look at on your phone. It's a little, almost like an app, I guess. It's a link to a website, there you go. But yeah, after noticing that, it was just so crazy that I could see how much my teeth were like arching back into my mouth, and now they're actually, and I could see like quite a lot of them, but if I shut my mouth, I couldn't see them at all. And now, you can kind of see a little bit. See? Tiny, tiny bit, before you can see anything. So the fact that they're straightening and coming down, they've still got like heaps far to go, but that is cute, I think. I think my little teeth are cute. But yeah, okay. I'm on like a massive tangent. I don't even know what to talk about. Do you want to see my teeth now? Do you want me to show you close ups? You saw a sneaky bit, but I'll show you. Okay. So, this is my teeth from front on. And my smile. Before, didn't look that good. Also, oh look, see what happens when you take, I've got lipstick all over. That's another thing. I'm just gonna touch point. Another point, can't wear lipstick. You can wear like matte lipstick, but you can't wear lipstick because it just gets everywhere. It gets on your trays, it gets on your face when you take your trays out. It's not attractive. So I've been wearing lip balm. Anyway, so that's my teeth now. And my smile, it's starting to really settle out. But right now, my teeth have this on the side, on both sides. You see that? I can put my tongue in there. This is why I'm not at the pro part. Because right now, these guys are all coming forward. That one there, that has been my problem child forever. He is gonna come forward, and then the other ones are gonna come back. Then they'll be nice and straight. But right now, from tray 20, look at this. I have a massive gap. Before I didn't have that, they were pushing this one here back. Now, just, it does my head in. I don't feel uncomfortable when I'm wearing my trays, but when I'm not, I do. So tray 25 is at the worst, remembering, and then after that it gets better. So maybe at tray 30 I'll do another video. Okay, so another annoying point, it does hurt if you leave them out for longer than like 1 hour, which is very, very rare for me. But putting them back in after like having them out for quite a substantial time, it does ache, like it's almost a hurt. It's not a pain, it's almost a hurt. Another one, having to warn Caleb when I'm cranky because my teeth hurt. As I said, I've got to the nitty gritty, but I am having to tell Caleb, like, look, I am cranky, my teeth hurt, like, please be aware of me because I can get quite snappy if I am in an achy mode of my teeth. Sorry, Caleb, I love you. Okay, so the elastics, I hate the elastics. That's why I'm meant to be wearing them all the time, but they do annoy the hell out of me. But Dr. Duncan did say that wearing it at night time will do, you know, the job. So that's what I do. Excelident. Although I love Excelident, thank you Excelident for making this possible. It is also an annoying thing because every single day for 20 minutes you have to do it. Now some days I do it before bed. I'll do it after dinner if we're just sitting down watching a movie. Some mornings I'll do it in the morning. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm taking my makeup off. But it, you know, I'm just trying to find things to tell you. So that is kind of annoying. And then the last one, which I feel is probably the worst one for me because I am such a hygienic freak, is this smell. Now, I couldn't imagine wearing them for 1 to 2 weeks because that would just do my head in. Now, the smell is so strange. It's like, okay, obviously I've got plastic all day in my mouth. So I brush my trays with a tiny bit of toothpaste every single time. Like I take them out and then I brush my teeth and then I put them back in. I brush my trays as well because I really cannot handle the smell of plastic being in my mouth for almost 24 hours a day. I do feel bad for those people that do have to wear the one tray for 1 to 2 weeks because I don't think I personally would handle that very well. Other people might not even notice that they smell funky, but I do. Okay, so that is it. This video has been longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I hope you all still love me. Typically I ramble, so that's how that works. But yeah, that's it. So the pros are definitely coming. Yay. We are halfway done. Yay. I will be pretty much done by my hen's night, which I think is in like 7 weeks. Oh, I'm gonna be someone's wife soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do an update at tray 30 because that's when things will start looking better. Until then, have a wonderful day and I will speak to you soon. Bye.